not going to take it.
Well, they're happy to elevate Blazig, but they're sad to be without Gal Raviv, who's averaging 13 points and almost 4 assists per game. Gal sprained her ankle in the NC State game. She did not make the trip. She's listed at day-to-day. Miami in the black, Wake in the white. 33rd ever meeting between these two teams. They've played every year for the last 2 decades. Miami misses the first shot, but Natalie Wetzel gets the rebound and puts the Canes up 2-zip.
If you put emphasis on trying to box out and keep Kyle off the glass, other players will beat you. This is an athletic basketball team, but not a one-person rebounding show. Big mistake on that first possession for the Deeks.
3rd straight start for Opal Bird, who dishes to Carter on the wing. Sorby coming off one of her best games in her young Wake Forest career. And there's another nice pass. Deacons tying up with Grace Oliver getting 2 inside.
Oliver is going to need to be very solid today. Mary Carter's got to be able to knock down jump shots. Keep the big occupied, get the second chance opportunity to score.
Again, no Gal Raviv, the Israeli sophomore for Miami. So who's going to be the playmaker on the perimeter? It could be Anae Adams.
She's got quickness, puts the ball on the floor. She can score. She struggled from the 3 line, but not afraid to drive inside. Another breakdown defensively by the Deeks.
Dan, one of the keys tonight for Miami is keeping Adams on the floor. She was plagued by foul trouble against State. Mary Carter make it to Grace Oliver. Beg your pardon, knocking down the 3. She's got all 5 for Wake.
Really nice start for Oliver.
She hit it from Mary's spot, so I thought it was Mary just from the spot.
She knocks down that left wing jumper as well. And so if one of the big, whoever's being guarded by Kyle has got to be smart defensively. Kyle's going to bang inside, keep her occupied. 3 seconds? Yeah. One of the problems that Kyle has over this season is getting in the paint, getting caught, trying to get in position, and then the defender kind of holds her in there, body and body, and get the 3-second call. Had a couple of those against NC State, had some in the Oklahoma State game as well.
Pualani Spurlock, Tiffany Bird, Meadow Overstreet, the 3 officials tonight. That was a 3-second violation against Miami. Bird gonna try it. Deacons are 3 for 3.
Opal Bird had a chance to meet her mom and dad and brother Clancy before the ball game. Came all the way from Australia, knocked down a 3-4. Long distance.
Offensive foul, and Bird lets out a roar right in Kyle's ears.
Well, again, and they're not trying to pick on her, but you know, some say, well, it's hard to guard her. Yeah, it is, but you've got to be willing to go inside, bang and bang inside, and make her push you back. And you saw that. Bird get great position, bang, 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 gets the foul call. So 2 possessions inside to big have not been successful for Miami.
This is Carter.
Yeah.
Deacons still haven't missed.
This is why you like this Wake Forest team when they play with this type of intensity. The inside-outside game of Wake Forest can be very effective. It's been so tonight.
Deacons have had some quarters this year in the single digits.
They've had
10
quarters
points.
where they hadn't been able to catch, shoot, run, defend, or anything. But this first 3 minutes, they've been very good.
Amarachi Kimpson gets her first 2, brings Miami back within 4.
Kimpson's a really good 3-point shooter for this Miami team to transfer from UNLV.
Bird gonna try another. She's got her second 3.
Well, they tried to double up when they made the spin on Sorby, and she went to the right person on the read and the wide open jump shot. They're gonna be there if they gamble, Evan.
They called it a 2, put on the line, so just a 2 for Opal. What a start. Their family from down under in the house. Blazig, the hot shooter for the Canes, misses her first look, and they're going to get Kyle over the back, her second foul. 3 minutes, 43 seconds in.
You got to be willing to give up your ball.
Bird.
They called on Bird for the backup. Okay. So go inside. You see that left foot right there, right foot step down there. That's a good call. That's a 2. But the defensive effort, how you going to guard the big? You sandwich her. You bump her. You keep her active. So that if she does catch the basketball, she's only limited to 1 move. Good defense. They called her in a box out there. It's going to work. Ooh.
Clean. I'll be honest with you, Stan. I thought the first foul that they called against Kyle could have gone against Bird, and I thought the last one that they called against Bird could have gone against Kyle.
That's why you play the game. That's it, you know. Ball don't lie.
Clock winding down. Wetzel fires, and the rebound goes to Oliver.
The best 3.5 minutes of defense I've seen out of Wake Forest in a long time.
Not bad at the offensive end either. They're 5 for 5. Make it 5 for 6.
Well, if you play good defense, your offense will pick up. And a game like this where you initially say, okay, we've got to stop the inside play of Kyle. And you see everybody's doing it in a team effort. Blood gets moving, everybody's excited. But you got to continue that for another, what, 35 minutes.
Well, when Opal picked up her first foul, Metcalf came in, and now she's got one foul too.
There
so each Aussie has one apiece.
Always want to keep contact that person. Almost playing a man, even if you're playing zone. Just a bump Kyle. Make her work from side to side, inside out. Whoever she's guarding, that person's got to be the joker. That's the person's got to move. There we go, see?
Pass into the first row. Wake Forest turns it over for the first time.
And Metcalf can match the size. Metcalf goes 6'5". Kyle goes about 6'6". That tall hoop should count, right?
Renee Adams, the captain of this Miami squad. Kimpson pulls up and buries the short jumper.
Off the jump. Again, you've got to put your concentration on big, but you've also got to stop the dribble penetration. Make them a one-dimensional, one-side basketball team if all possible.
Carter has her pocket picked by Blazig, who touches it last. And that'll take us to our first timeout. Entertaining start. Back and forth. Wake's 5 of 6 and leads by 4. These are last 2 years. Obviously a scintillating start this year. 10 and 2, trying to get to 11 and 2 tonight. Emily Johns off the bench misses her first shot. Deeks need a pickup in transition. Kimpson front rims the 3. Kyle squeezes the offensive board. Kyle averaging a double-double. Second in the nation with 7 double-doubles in the 10 games she's played. Good defense from Johns. Clock winding down. Kimpson realizes it and throws in a 3 at the buzzer.
And that was off what? A second chance opportunity to eventually run. One thing I noticed they did on that set, Miami, they ran an inside cut at the same side of the floor where the big was, Kyle. And so that took away the help. So it's going to be a one-on-one either on Kyle on the post or either on the cutter. So let's look for how they're going to have to adjust it. You just can't sit there and bang on her and then get back. You got to play. You got to move your feet defensively to get some shots like that. Move. There you go.
Milan Brown finishes inside off the nice pass from Oliver.
This is a night that Milan Brown can have a lot of success as a rebounder. Because of her quickness, because she has the ability to go inside, everybody's going to be boxing out, looking up. She goes right in and scores.
Good anticipation there from Brown. Got her hands on the entry pass.
Use your team.
Wake Forest has 6 field goals, and they've got 6 assists already.
Johns can catch the ball at the top and be a screener. That's going to pull the big away from the basket, allow you to cut.
Oliver finds the cutter. Milan Brown back-to-back buckets.
You can be quick in your half-court offense, but yet be very stoic. Find out who's being guarded, and then run your offense accordingly. Nice play that time by Wake Forest.
Tippner in the game, kicks it to Kimpson. Blazig fires. Long rebound, Timpson.
Long rebound, too far into that time. Good rebound for Miami.
Blazig sets up. Tippner for 3, just her second triple of the season.
Not known as a three-point shooter. It's going to be called in the action now. Going to get a block? No.
Offensive foul charged to Milan Brown.
Okay. All right, watch this, the ball movement. And that was at the end of the play. The ball went in the post and everybody was standing around. But you could make that cut. See where the big is? Notice where Kyle was at the top of the key because she was trying to defend her person. The moment you see her pull high, you start cutting. You look for backdoor cuts or post ups because the middle is open.
Caitlin Jones, Kennedy Moore into the game for Wake Forest. Kimpson driving into the teeth of the defense and gets the friendly roll here in the Joel Coliseum. Kimpson's got 9 points.
Yeah, her speed is going to help her tonight. There's going to be shots available for her. Cole was in the game, number 3 for Miami.
Jones pestered, stay Wake ball. Stan, we haven't seen Sorby and Jones on the floor together that much, but it's an interesting look for Coach Gebbia.
Well, they can push the pace a little bit. You've got solid ball handlers. And again, you're going to try to keep those perimeter players occupied so you can get those little one-on-one matchups with the post. I think Wake Forest, what we would call 3, 4, and 5 players, are much more active and are deadlier as far as three-point shooters. So keep the middle open.
How do you feel about 2 point guards out there together?
I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all. Good at ball handling, and you need some speed. So it'll be a play, that's not a good foul right there.
First on Rory, who's got 3 assists already in 8 minutes.
Keith Flores, assistant coach, immediately jumped on the bench and said, hey, stay down, don't reach. Make Miami become 3-point shooting team. A 3-point shooting team. They're 11th as far as 3 points made, 60 coming today.
Tippner gets into the lane and banks it in. 5 points off the bench for Meredith Tippner, and Miami takes the lead.
You know, Miami doesn't shoot the ball pretty, but they're very effective with their shots. That's good right there. That's the spot.
Well, Caitlin Jones was 0 for 5 in her first ACC game, but she gets in the scoring column early here tonight. They call that an offensive foul? They sure did. Candace Pettigrew picks up her first.
That was a play before. Now watch Pettigrew, watch the boom. Okay.
Emily Jones held her ground.
You really gotta sell calls. Hey, you take it. There's your drive.
Caitlin Jones, 2 for 2 off the bench.
The floor is space. You ask about how do you like the 2 guards in there? You like it because one can penetrate, one's a good passer. Get to the spot and find your shot.
Sorby has now gone to the bench, replaced by Milan Brown.
Yeah. Speed around the perimeter. Miami's got to be able to match it.
If we get 3 more quarters, very similar to this first one, it's going to be a fun night of hoops here in Winston. Traveling violation called against Pettigrew.
That's part of the equation, Evan. Get players with the basketball that aren't accustomed to making plays or accustomed to making shots. Pettigrew averages a shade under 2 points a ball game. So you get her one-on-one, you put a little pressure on her, maybe she makes a mistake. When that offensive foul, then that was a travel. And Wake Forest has enough versatile bodies that they can play various positions on this court tonight. And as this game goes on, it's not a deep bench for Miami.
Miami's had 6 players on the floor for a moment.
That's not in the rules, is it?
You're only allowed 5.
That's what I thought. It's amazing. But if you can get away with the 6th one,
shot clock is off. Wake has shot 75% here in the quarter. 9 for 12.
Arrow goes to Wake also.
It's a reach-in foul against Miami, just their 3rd team foul.
That's why you like that situation with those 2 guards in there. And even with Brown also, because you've got a guard that can penetrate. And if you reverse it to that other guard that can handle the basketball, they can make a good passing decision. So it's actually a really effective way to open your offense or start your offense.
Foul on Tippner. Miami still has 1 foul to give. Bird absorbs some contact and lost it out of bounds.
Yeah,
6.9 to go.
That's a good call. That's exactly right. Never really had a handle on it. Didn't have her feet down, footwork together.
Emily Johns back in. Opal Bird back to the bench. Megan Gebbia trying to avoid Bird getting her 2nd foul.
Yeah, I mean, I also like the fact that they keep putting fresh bodies in there, keep them active.
Adams gives it up. Pellish throws it to Kennedy Moore. Ugly finish to the 7-25 and 9-20 the last 2 years.
Well, you win this basketball game, you got a 3-game win streak.
And you got two very winnable games coming up.
Exactly. And just stacked W's.
Blazig missed it. Rebound, Oliver.
Blazig, the leading 3-point shooter on his team.
Up ahead, Madison. Jordan lays it in.
Oh, great body action there by Madison. Reversed it. Nice job there. Just got in the ball game, gets the basket. They'll still get active on defense.
First assist of the night for Caitlin Jones. That was a dime.
Interesting enough, Kyle has not scored, not taken a shot until now.
Kyle fighting for it. The arrow belongs to Miami after Wake got it to start the quarter.
So you pressure the guards, you make them declare a side, and then you make it very difficult for her to get in the basketball. Now, off the defensive play, transition, watch it. Little flipper, boom, gets the basket. Good, everybody today. We got a long way to go. I put that disclaimer out there. But everybody on this basketball team is really locked in and playing to their level of their abilities today. You like to see that.
I mean this respectfully, Stan. It looks like a different Wake Forest team with the way they're passing and finishing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it can be contagious.
They're going to get Kyle?
Yep.
Yes, they are. That's her second.
That's part of the game plan. Keep her body on her, make her frustrated, make her like the Statue of Liberty, just standing in one spot. Wanting the basketball, couldn't get it, blocked a minute ago, frustrated. 2 fouls, 9:15 in the second quarter.
So 2 fouls for Rashea Kyle. She's got no points, 2 rebounds, 3 turnovers. Some full court pressure from the Canes.
But if you Wake Forest, you can't lit up right now.
Oh, tough take from Alon Brown. She's got 6.
Wake Forest. Oh, great hustle.
Adams sets up Kimpson. Rebound Brown.
She's going to have an over 5 rebounding game. Mark my word.
She's averaging 6 a game, but she turns it over here. Amarachi Kimpson's in double figures already.
Easy baskets. Easy baskets right now, keeping Miami around. Wake Forest has got to continue to play with some poise.
The jump ball, Wake will keep it. It's a dangerous sequence to have Bird dribbling into the backcourt.
That's what I'm talking about. Play with some poise. Know what you're doing. There's a steal. Said, okay, I'll give this one up again. Test your passes. Don't get emotional right now. You make a play, you get a stop. Play solid. You've done a great job just executing. That's all I need you to do. Execute. The same thing for Miami. Where you going? Where you going? Now, Miami on the perimeter, I don't think it's quick enough to guard the Wake perimeter with 1, 2, 3 players. So they've just got to be smart. Pick your spot. You're going to be able to cut to the basket with a layup strike. Illegal screen.
It's against Jones.
And Caitlin kind of walked into that, but she never gave the defender trying to get set. Good idea.
5 different Deacons with 1 personal foul apiece. Sorby back in for Jones.
So you can play your regular defensive set now. Whitson's in the ball game, a freshman. It's not the same power inside look that you saw against Kyle.
2 minutes gone, second quarter. That's number 2 on Opal Bird.
Yeah. But I was about to say a minute ago, but he didn't get a chance to get it out quick enough. Is that Bird depending too much on playing behind her player as opposed to moving her feet, side, front. Same defensive principles you would give against Kyle. Side, front him on the baseline side, front him on the top, play behind. Give him a different look. She got inside and leaned too much.
Kimpson's had the hot hand. She's got 13 so far tonight.
Season high was 19 against Iowa earlier in the year. You put all your emphasis on trying to stop one player. Sometimes another player steps up and they can be the one that can kill you.
Brown on the drive. Too strong. Gets her own miss. Finds the cutter. Oliver puts it in.
Great job of Oliver going back on the cut side. Brown recognized her head was up, didn't force it. That's the easy layup. Great play.
Really good cuts for Wake Forest
Yes.
tonight.
Well, the middle is open. The middle is available because of foot speed right now. Good defense there. Plenty of time if you're Miami. Don't rush. Got time.
Kimpson gives it up. Okolo. Tough move. Out of bounds. Wake ball.
Okay, watch this now. See? There's nobody guard me. My player's in trouble. She recognizes it. Boom, cuts right to the basket. An easy layup. Oliver's had a nice start in this ball game. Has had some really, really easy looks. Which you compliment Brown because she didn't panic. She didn't play with her head down trying to create a move. Got the basketball, got under control, and then there was a player coming. That's good team basketball tonight by Wake Forest. Miami's got to punch back.
Carter from the corner, knocks down the three.
Hadn't talked about Mary Carter knocking down threes yet. Now we have.
Largest lead so far for Wake Forest. No Gal Raviv tonight, sprained her ankle against NC State. First minute of the second half the other day. That's a big loss for the Hurricanes.
So Kimpson and Blossy, 29 of the 63-point baskets his team has made.
So shot clock violation. Trisha Cullup getting frustrated. Natalie Wetzel coming back in.
Raviv out of the game. That also takes away a player that can penetrate the traps and be the person that can make that entry pass to come. So now you just got to find another way. You got to keep moving. People have stepped up. Kimpson's had a nice start.
Carter could not finish at the rim this time. Adams back to Blazig. Adams for three. Carter the rebound.
Nice pass. Really good look there. That didn't go down.
Deeks more than holding their own on the glass. 7 rebounds for each side so far, but that's the Deacons' 7th turnover. Wetzel the steal. Unable to finish, though. Miami's going to keep the ball. Jordan taps it out of bounds.
Metcalf did a nice job getting back. You didn't have to try to block the shot. Didn't try to get your feet there and try to take the block. Just make her uncomfortable with the shot, and you take your odds and say, hey, she's not going to make that. Weak side defenders a little late getting down there, but I like the fact that you're noticing Miami putting more pressure at the top, getting steals, trying to get some scores. Their defense is going to keep them in this game, in Miami's case. They're going to have to find a way to get some easier baskets.
Adams getting a breather right now. Pettigrew back out there. This is Kimpson. And the rebound to Carter.
One and done.
Kimpson now 6 for 10. A lot of the offensive load on her shoulders.
Yeah. She's had, like I said, 5 double-figure games. Take your time. Get the foul. Take it.
Fouls on Wetzel. She was literally on top of Carter's back.
You know, when Wake Forest plays like they are right now, engaged, and their bigs are moving, they can be a difficult team to beat because you just got to think that the other post players, the other big forward, they're not going to continue to come out and contest shots or stop you off the bounce. You got to make good decisions with the basketball. But Mary Carter's knocking some shots down. Opal Bird's being active in there. You know, you got to have a good chance. And playing strong with the basket, too. The ball. There you go. That's nice.
First 2 free throws of the game for either side right there. Come with 5:16 to go in the second.
Well, this Miami team does not foul a lot.
Neither does Wake Forest.
Yeah. And you would think they may, especially with their big.
An offensive foul against Miami. They got Pettigrew with her second.
Well, you got some players that are trying to make plays that maybe they're not accustomed to having to do. Pettigrew, we mentioned, not a big scorer and more active offensively right now. She just picked up her second. So
Wetzel, who went to the bench after picking up her first foul, comes back in 11 seconds later after Pettigrew picks up her second. None of the guards have any foul issues tonight, but some of the bigs on both teams carefully being monitored.
Well, Wake has the depth to do that.
The steal for Blazek. Wetzel to the corner. Tippner on the drive. Blazek 0 for 3 so far. Finally breaks the seal.
Well, they ran one off the line, but they didn't take into account for the trailer. Blazek, and she was right in her wheelhouse. Top of the key, buries the jumper.
Coming off 22-point outburst against NC State on Sunday.
And she's been doing that off the bench.
Good holster there from Jordan with Tippner in her face. Nice pass. Carter unable to convert. Here comes Danielle Osho. To the corner, and that's a 3-ball for Blazek.
Okay, note to Deeks. Blazek is a shooter. She's had 2 good looks.
In the last 2 trips.
Down. Yes, sir.
Brown and Oliver set to check back in. Next whistle for the Deeks.
She had 4 threes in the NC State game.
Sorby on the drive. Able to get it to go. What
great recognition and being able to finish it too, Evan. That's the main thing. It's one thing to drive, it's another thing to finish.
And Kyle's not out there. No one's protecting the rim.
That's what I'm saying. And even if she's in there, bring her away from the basket. A little more attention on the shooter right there. Make somebody else beat you if you wait.
Wetzel to Tippner. Over to Osho. Rebound Blazek.
You got it, I got it, nobody's got it.
If you're Miami, you really want to get Blazek another look here, don't you?
Right there, look.
Fakes it. 3 defenders run at her. Osho misses her second straight. And the rebound for Sorby. Loose. Jordan's got it. Under 3 to play in the half.
Ran her off the 3-point line. The shooter got it again. She gave it up to somebody who's not a good 3-point shooter.
Stan, the Demon Deacons are still shooting 70%. They're 14 for 20 with 8 turnovers. Kennedy Moore. A little too strong. Rebound Osho.
Nice look. Got to follow it. Find your shooter.
It's Wetzel. Rebound Carter.
Nigga Jamie says, hold it, slow it down here. Just run a set. We've had some success. Now, evaluate the floor right now. Okay, it's high, right? So you know, okay, the middle's going to be open on the cut. Make a pass. Where's your help side defender? There you go.
Sorby going to the line. Emily Johns with a nice screen.
Year back in 2024, along with also being on the all-freshman team. So she now comes into Miami, and she's having to score the basketball a little bit more, and especially tonight with your big sitting on the bench with 2 fouls. Kimpson has stepped up.
Just like the other day, Aurora Sorby cool as a cucumber at the free throw line.
Yeah, that's it. And those 2 free throws that she knocked down against Georgia Tech.
Lepler, Little, and Luter hanging out with you here in Joel Coliseum, Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Is that a trifecta of L's?
You could call it that.
There you go.
3 of us going for the W there.
All right. There ain't no question about it. I'm trying to win now. We're winning today. Us, I mean.
Yeah.
You're buying food.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, so I'm winning. Right
Jones.
there.
Oh, nice crossover. Could not finish. Rebound comes down to Miami's Okolo.
Confident in shot.
Blazek. Sidestep jumper. Off the mark. Grace Galbavy back on the floor for Wake Forest. She's missed a handful of games, but expected to get a few minutes off the bench here tonight.
Another person with size, another good athlete. Bring a body in there for a couple of possessions. Make a play. You got Galvin in the ball game along with Metcalf. 2 young future best. In fact, this whole basketball team on the court right now, we got 4 freshmen and a sophomore.
Well, and it showed in that sequence as they turn it over in the backcourt. Tippner scores to bring Miami back within 4.
Got to run the baseline. You understand what's going on. Good adjustment right there for Miami. Put some pressure on the ball handlers. Make them make a mistake. I like the call.
Got it across the timeline with 21 on the shot clock there, cutting close.
As good as Wake has played, as enthusiastic as Wake has played, they only got a 4-point lead. And you can bet Kyle's going to come out with a vengeance in the second half. Bounce pass.
Galbraith's entry pass knocked away. Kimpson right at Brown. She's got 15.
Kimpson set the score up when she caught the ball and made the quick move when he angled.
Wake has been a turnover factory with this lineup.
Yeah.
They need some veteran experience, and here comes Mary Carter.
Yeah, it's about slowing down. You know, you hear me say it all the time, simplicity and execution. You don't have to, every play doesn't have to be a highlight.
3 turnovers in the last minute 37 to be precise for Wake Forest.
And you played so hard, played so well. Don't give it all away. Like you said, Miami hanging around, doing what they do. They've made the adjustment with their best player, their best scorer, not on the floor.
3-second difference, game and shot clock.
Big possession. Miami has the ball possession second half if there's no tie-up.
Blazig recovers. No, it's a travel.
Good pressure on the basketball.
8.6 seconds left for Wake.
And this is a spot throw-in. You need to understand that.
Got to get Caitlin Jones with the ball here.
Get it in.
Into Carter. Now Jones has it with 5. Time for her to turn on the Jets. Caitlin Jones to the corner. At the buzzer, Carter comes up short. Who is dealing with a sprained ankle she suffered against NC State. For the Miami perspective at the half, let's check in with Madison.
Well, Trisha Kolb told me she felt offense was a little bit stagnant in the first half. She wants them to do a better job of moving the basketball, and also noted those 10 turnovers you guys just talked about. But the biggest thing, as to be expected, she needs the Canes to stay out of foul trouble. She told me she's happy nobody picked up a third, but she had 2 bigs on the bench in the first half, and that's an issue. So she's going to need some big performances from them in the second half, guys.
And another one of the bigs, Natalie Wetzel, just picked up her second after Kyle missed a couple really good looks right at the rim stand.
I need Wake Forest to be able to finish plays inside, attack those bigs. They're trying to play without fouling. And if I'm Miami, just get active. Move your feet, play smart. That's the shot I'm talking about for Brown. Right there about the semi. Just go inside and then score. You've got the quickness to be able to do that and the ability to leap.
8 points for the freshman from Baltimore, Milan Brown, 4 of 5 shooting. Also 3 rebounds and a couple assists. Kimpson around and out, Carter the rebound.
See, now if you're Miami, you've got to figure out how you want to play. You can try to get your big involved a little bit, or your Kimpson, who's been scoring, keep looking for shots.
Sorby's going to try and hits the 3.
Great concentration by Sorby. Kyle was coming out reluctantly, didn't really give a full complete to that. She just said it doesn't matter. Knock you down.
5-0 start for Wake to begin this second half. This matches the Demon Deacons' largest lead so far.
Great recognition.
Nice job right there by Adams cutting into the deficit.
Kyle's got to be patient on the offensive side. Don't force anything. That's a good decision. Flash the post, look for the weak side. Person's cutting, you get a basket.
Second field goal for Adams. Brown too strong this time. Blazig the rebound, leading the break. The Italian sets up Kimpson, who gives it right back to her. Kyle inside. 2 chances, and finally she converts.
Looking for a foul. Might have gotten one on that second time, but that's the effort she's got to continue to give in this second half. Don't let her get going if you're Wake Forest. If you're Miami, say, yeah, let's go to the big.
Bird up and under. Kyle didn't want a foul.
Oh, Bull Bird.
Deacons started the first half 5 for 5. They're 3 for 4 here to start the second half.
So yeah, single post. They tried to double that time with Brown.
Kyle, nicely done, Miami.
Very well done by Miami. Didn't roll inside up to the post. She gave it up on the low block, followed the basketball, you're going to be there.
Second assist for Anae Adams, the captain.
And when you see that, that lets you know your backside help is not effective with Wake Forest.
Looking inside. Carter faces up on Blazig. Goes right at her, and they're going to wave it off. It's a really tough call.
I didn't see if she, okay, let's take a look. Did she dip the shoulder? Okay, that's 1. Yeah, that's 2. Yeah, no, that's an offensive foul. She left her feet and then also created an advantage. But what I was also watching was that Bird, okay, they're banging inside. That's it. I couldn't get it out of my mouth quick enough.
Number 3 on Rashea Kyle. She might get a fourth
Watch this,
if
watch
she gets
this,
teed
watch
up.
this. Banging inside, that's good. And then she throws that little bit of a left forearm in there as you're trying to clear space. So yeah, the banging was fine. Boom, hit one time, hit a second time, but that third hit, that got you. And I was just trying to say, look at them banging inside. They're pushing and pushing. And that's okay. I like to see a little post pressure. But you can't get too aggressive and, you know. Now can Wake Forest take advantage of it, and now does Miami put more pressure on the perimeter?
That's an offensive foul on Milan Brown.
Great defense, great one-on-one defense by Miami. And Adams, again, known for it being a very good on-ball defender, showed it there.
5th turnover
Watch
charged
this.
to Brown. It's her 2nd
Slide
foul.
your feet, keep your positioning. Offensive player leans that shoulder just a bit. Good call.
Last 3 possessions have all ended in offensive fouls, both ways. Adams feeds Pettigrew, rejected by Brown. Blazig to the corner. Adams around and out. Pettigrew on the glass, triple teamed. And then Brown grabs the rebound and falling down, gets it to Sorby.
Be smart.
The foul is on Kimpson.
Okay, now, here's what a team that learns experience. 4 guys, 4 or 5 white shirts around the basketball. But you've got to understand your personnel. If Till gets the basketball, she's going out of the game now. When she gets the ball on the low block, you just got to play her solid defense. You don't have to give her the same attention. You got to give her respect in the post, but not the same attention that you give Kyle.
2 blocks on the night from Milan Brown, matching her season total in the first dozen ball games.
Yeah, smallest player on the court.
Another offensive foul. This time it's Mary Carter.
Well, Mary Carter's just like a lot of the players on this team. They're not accustomed to having to fight for inside position because they're usually the bigger player. You've got a smaller, you've got to use your upper body and your hips. You got to get your position there. You can't use your arms because anytime you touch them with your arms swinging through, they're going to call a foul on you. That's what they did with Mary.
4 offensive fouls in 4 minutes so far here in the second half.
And every one of them in good calls. The tough one on Mary just then. But you have to wonder you're fighting for position.
Kimpson missed it short and right, but Wetzel there for the rebound. Stick back would not go.
Who got the rebound?
Milan Brown has her 5th, just as you predicted. Brown looks for an outlet.
Excellent.
Sorby extra pass, Metcalf.
Good defense by Miami.
Sorby a little shimmy. In and out. Rebound Kimpson. Nice job by Sorby stopping the ball.
I like how Kimpson pushed the ball down the floor, had her head down, and kind of tried to create some contact, maybe get a foul and one. Take your time. Good movement. They should get a basket out of this, or a shot anyway.
5 to shoot. Tough look. Back rim. Rebound to Carter.
Seen a lot of really fundamentally sound things by both teams. Nice box out by Metcalf.
Jump ball will keep it with Wake. And Megan Jebby will get a check. Miami's 3 for 13. A lot of offensive rebounds, creating second chances, but those second chances aren't necessarily leading to points.
If I'm Miami, I'm happy. I'm pleased. Your post player, they're all conference potential post player, got 2 fouls and 2 points, okay? And you've only committed 11 turnovers and 4:47 left in this quarter. You're in this basketball game. So a couple of runs, a couple of stops, a stop in the basket, bam. Good job coming out and taking away a shot right there for Wade.
Milan Brown just picked up her 3rd foul, which is important. Wetzel comes up short, but gets her own rebound.
Second chance opportunity, long rebounds. You got to remember where you are on the court. They'll make you pay for this.
to the basket. Metcalf got a piece of it, and then Jones had her pocket picked in the backcourt, but it's out of bounds to Wake Forest.
One thing that young players, or older players too, but young players don't always have a core to wins. Sensing where another player may be, you know, that deflection should never have occurred. You got to count numbers. Look, oh, there's 7 people in front of me. Somebody's got me behind me. You know, and those are the little things that you have to just learn and continue to keep playing. And right now, the Wake has had some success. Like I said, they're only, you know, up a couple of points.
Caitlin Jones soaring in. Rebound secured by Osho. Offensive foul, an illegal screen. That's the 3rd foul on Wetzel.
Pushing and shoving and trying to get inside position. And like you said, this is what, the 5th offensive foul in this quarter alone?
At least. Lost count.
Yeah.
So Wetzel and Kyle each have 3. They're without Gal Raviv. So that's basically 3 starters either in foul trouble or unavailable for Miami.
And just think of the looks Raviv would have had from the perimeter, maybe so you're not so compact on the side defensively. But then, you know, Wake Forest has got to take advantage of those things.
Demon Deacons with a real opportunity to start ACC play 2-0. Something that's only happened 1 time before in the history of the program. ACC basketball began in the late 70s on the women's side of things. Wake started 2-0 in 1989-90 with wins over Georgia Tech and North Carolina. Pettigrew just picked up her 3rd foul as well. Kyle back in the game. Savannah Metcalf to the line. Whoa.
All right.
He was 4 for 6 coming in.
Kyle back in the basketball game, 3:42. Now, how involved are they going to get her?
Oh, Kyle lost the rebound out of bounds.
That's timing. That's simply timing. She's not been able to get in the rhythm in this ball game, tried to make a play, just didn't watch it in her hands. And again, you know what I'm going to say, 2 hands, 2 hands, 2 hands.
I understand what you're saying.
Good.
She's also got to make that play. She's a star college basketball player.
And she didn't. And she didn't. Why she didn't do it? Because she's not in the rhythm. She's not concentrating. She grabbed it with 1 hand. Yeah, I'm glad you finally learning some things. I try to teach as I go through this.
Carter finds Oliver. Juggled the catch as well.
Clock down.
Opal Bird, a prayer. No
Had more time.
Rebound Osho.
Had more time than she thought. So let's see, do they go inside or do they try to work away from her?
And it's been 41-38 for about 4.5 minutes. Both teams in scoring droughts. Osho unable to snap the skid for Miami.
Great call that time. He said Osho under the post screen. Not able to finish. Turn, take your time.
Around Kyle, and Oliver could not get it to go.
Oliver's been quiet. Carter's been quiet.
Everyone's been quiet for the last 5 minutes. Kimpson's 2nd effort goes.
What a great game Kimpson has had tonight. Ball goes right to you. And again, this is something that happens a lot with teams that shoot 3-pointers. Either for you or against you. You kind of stand in one spot. You got to take 1 step further off to the box. The shot will come right to you.
Almost 5.5 minutes for Wake Forest without points.
Movement. There's no movement in the Wake offense. Good job, Miami.
Sorby gives it. Oliver takes it, makes it.
Moved a little bit, got her spot, took her time, shot. Kyle's got to be very conservative on how she wants to try to attack you on the defensive side. She's trying to block the shot and come up with the test. And Mary Carter's got to take full advantage of that. Cat and mouse game there.
Oliver now Wake's leading scorer with 9.
Okay,
double comes out to Blazic. Repost. 10 to shoot. Corner. Tippner. 3-ball.
Oh, that's really done well. That was well done by Miami. You go inside, you don't have anything back outside. And so she saw it. She saw the cover right there. If the person was going to come, was a weak side shooter, buries a 3. That's nice.
Opal Bird can't answer. Rebound in the corner, grabbed by Kimpson. Miami hunting its first lead in the 2nd half. Tippner having a career night, 10 points off the bench. And the layup goes for Osho.
Nice job of Miami just staying in the basketball game. Chip away, chip away, chip away.
Just the third field goal of the season for Danielle Osho, the freshman from Decula, Georgia. Miami leads by 2. Inside foul on Osho. Free throws for Bird.
We talk about it all the time, about ball movement and people movement. And this is where Wake Forest has got, don't settle for a long-range jumper. That's going to come. Move, especially whoever's Kyle is guarding. You got to move her from 1 foot out of the lane to the other side, bring her up, bring her down, make her move, and you'll get a shot, or you'll get a pass to somebody that'll get a better shot. And there was a great execution a moment ago, the offensive side by Miami, what Kyle did. Inside, outside, back out again, reverse pass, boom, bench at 3. Gives them the lead.
Bird buries them both.
Shooters have got to be ready to shoot the ball. A little pressure right now.
Kennedy Moore at the top of this full court press. Under a minute to play, third quarter. We're tied for the 5th time at 45 apiece. Came right back to Kimpson, to the corner. Tippner, her great night continues.
Again, you're following the basketball, and it's on the baseline. Again, you got to know what a weak side defender is. And you just worked on that side, and that was a great shot by Tippner once again.
Tippner had scored 17 points all season.
Yeah.
She's got 13 tonight. Carter forces it up and in.
That's a good gather inside by Mary Carter. Just goes up strong and finishes.
Over Blazig. Shot clock off. Miami, barring a jump ball, will start the 4th quarter with the ball. Open look, Danielle Osho, unable to make her first career 3. 2 seconds, Jones, mid-court, didn't get it off. Wake Forest is games 5 for 16 in the first 10, and now 5 for 5 tonight. A game that Meredith Tippner will remember. Offensive foul on Rochea Kato. It's a game that Kyle's trying to forget. My goodness, that's her 4th. Trisha Cullen not liking the whistle she's getting tonight.
Well, make a note of that. 9:48 in the 4th, and she picks up her 4th. Let's take a look right inside. And a nice job of selling, but there was contact. There was that quick shoulder cut, so.
And certainly well sold.
Yeah, that goes without question. You have to take a drama class if you're going to play basketball these days. College, pro, high school.
Before the shot, Oliver fouled by Blazig.
So, you know, it might be, this is crazy to say, but it might be good that Kyle is on the bench. Now they're not
good
now,
for whom?
For Miami, because now they've had some success. Kimpson's going to have to score the basketball a little bit. You know, Blazig's still yet to really explode. So now they just run another set of offensive plays that look different ways. And don't worry about trying to get her involved. She's going to come back.
Good hands from Wetzel. She goes diving for it. And they call a kick ball on Bird for having it wedged between her legs.
That's a great hustle play by Wetzel.
I don't know if I've ever seen this called as a kick ball. When did she kick it?
You know that football, basketball, soccer thing you were trying to invent a couple weeks ago about using your feet to play basketball?
No, I'm not saying you should use your feet. I'm just saying it should be a violation if you do use your feet.
Well, it is, and you did.
Blazig for 3. No good. Long rebound, lot contact, no whistle.
So play on. Keep going.
That very nearly was Milan Brown's 4th foul. Wake got lucky there.
Both teams better calm down emotionally. Quit trying to sell plays and play through it. See?
Bird throws it away. Tippner the steal. Tippner going to the line.
If you're Miami, you love the pace of this basketball game. This could become physical. You're looking at officials, and you're trying to run the floor and play good defense. Wake Forest needs to buckle down right now and play. You got to execute. Miami won the third quarter not only with points, but they won it emotionally. They took the game away from Wake Forest. Wake didn't take advantage of opportunities, and players stepped up and made shots like that, like Tippner.
Miami's been excited about its freshman class for a long time. 5 freshmen, 7 transfers, 12 new players. Interesting free throw stroke, but it goes for Tippner. She's got 15 points.
It's a 6-4 Miami basketball team. And they just got, whatever you want to say, knocked around, pushed around against NC State.
They started 4-0. They're 2-4 in their last 6. That includes an overtime win against GW, and they shot just 2 of 15 from 3. And away from the ball, they're going to call Tippner for her second.
So she got both hands on.
They call it on Kimpson. Beg your pardon. That's my mistake.
Yeah.
Kimpson's third. And the third team foul in 95 seconds here in the fourth quarter.
The offense has got to get more movement.
Offensive foul on Metcalf. Trying to clear space for Jordan in the corner.
See, in your effort to try to get the call, you're creating the call. Fall all over you. Just go through, bump them, and go to the basketball.
This game might hold the record for most offensive fouls in a half.
Well, what is the record?
I thought you knew.
No.
Jordan the steal. It's a speculative record.
Since you grabbed it right there, there's a foul there.
Oliver with the left hand.
Nice play. That's what I'm talking about playing through it. But Oliver did, but she got literally hugged before she got the basketball. Protect the ball if you're Miami right now.
Grace Oliver becomes Wake's first double-figure scorer tonight with 11.
Who are your scorers? Who's going to make a basket?
Wetzel kicks it. Blazek gives it up. Kimpson bumped by Oliver. Second foul on Grace. Second foul on the Deeks.
Watch this. Now, if you see it soon enough, watch it. They're fighting for post position. Great job. Couldn't see the hands were around her, and then she just plays through using the left hand, protects the basketball with her body.
Let me correct myself, Stan. Third team foul on Wake here in the quarter.
And what have we learned here about the Miami offense? Anytime the ball goes into the middle of the floor, they're trying to hit that opposite side wing player.
Tippner. Blocked, but a foul called on Brown. Number 4 on Milan. And 2 more free throws here for Tippner.
What happens first? Is it the ball or the body? Okay, so far good there. Good there. And as she hit the ball, she hit the shooter. But she's from Baltimore, so they wouldn't have called a foul on that Baltimore. They wouldn't have called, no, wouldn't have. So they're all ball. I like that. I like that little one hand. Well, it's great form.
5 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from 3. Perfect 4 for 4 from the line. She's matched her season total of 17 points here tonight.
And Wake Forest needs to find a way to get a basket.
Caitlin Jones couldn't find a way. Oliver's putback swatted by Osho. 18 to shoot on the reload here for Wake. This matches Miami's largest lead of the night. Jordan fouled by Blazek.
I like how Madison Jordan has been aggressive today. You remember the layup in the first half? She scored there. She took that ball with an idea. And remember, we say it every game practically, but she was a 2,000-point state champion scorer in high school. And you got to get that aggression back, that think offensively.
Johns gives it away. Tippner another steal. Tippner does not miss.
Nice play by Tippner.
She's
under control.
Got 19 points. Her career high before tonight was 6.
When one player goes down, somebody's got to step up and make a play. In the first half, it was Kimpson. In the second half, it's been Steele goes down under control, took your time, offside, gets the basket. What a phenomenal game. Somebody's got to step up. Tippner's done so in the second half.
4 times Tippner was a state champion in high school. One of those was in basketball. The other 3 were in soccer, where she was a great player. And Wake turns it over out of the timeout. Oliver travel.
Wake Forest does not win this basketball game. Give Miami all the credit for continuing to fight, scrap, and stay in it. But Wake Forest will be mad because of 19 turnovers. And I got a funny feeling there might be a few more before half. You hope not if you're a Deke fan. If you're a Kane fan, say that's a good times roll. Turn it over some more.
Kyle remains on the bench, but Miami getting good stuff from Kimpson, Tippner.
As long as they've got the lead or they're close, they don't need to keep her on the court.
Danielle Osho misfires from 3. She's still 0 for in her career from deep. Wake's only down 5, Stan. There's a lot of time left. Caitlin Jones pivots in the lane, pulls it back out. Inside, Oliver with Tippner on her back.
They got a floor ball, and one of the coaches out there got the mop on the other end. I think somebody slipped. I'm watching all that. What's going on the other side? Okay, there we go.
Carter converts.
Great job by the coaching staff of Miami to try to get the wet spot over the other side. Carter knocks down the jump shot. A lot of things going on right now. That's why the both of them have to be watching the game and watching separate things. I was watching the mock duty.
You're big into cleaning.
Well, no, I'm just seeing I want to see what's going on.
It's a jump ball, and the arrow belongs to the Deacons.
Off the basketball.
Bird ties up Wetzel.
Wake Forest wins this basketball game if they value the ball, they move more fluid on offense, and catch and try to score. They've got to do a better job defensively. Miami wins this basketball game if they continue to put pressure on Wake Forest, make them make some mistakes, and when the shots are open, and they're going to be because you're still thinking double team, reverse and make the shot.
Jones up top. To Sorby. 7 to shoot. Lost it. Turnover number 20.
Value the ball.
I hear you, but not sure the Deeks do.
Yeah.
A graphical update. It is number 20 for Wake now. Under 5 to play here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, nice little hezzy right there. She's got it.
Tippner finally missed. And the rebound ripped down by Osho off the head of a Deke.
There's your soccer.
Entry feed knocked away from Wetzel. Numbers for Wake. Sorby takes it. Halfway down, pop back out. Miami trying to get back to 500 in the ACC at 1-1 heading into the holiday.
And when they double ball side Wake, they're leaving the shooter wide open. Glass it. Got it late that time.
Both teams view this game as a team is really struggling, but they got a little bit of a break tonight because they're playing a St. Francis squad that is 0-9 on the season. So Pitt doing what it's supposed to do there.
Get a W any way you can.
Miami by 3, and the Hurricanes turn it over. Kimpson picked by Brown. Under 4 minutes to go.
Oh, that was nice. Ran that post area. Secondary.
For the top.
Yeah.
It's in.
That was a well-done job on the offense as far as running the transition. You sent the cutter Sorbet, and she came back up, and then they take away the other post, and when you reverse it, she's there for the shot. That was well done. Win, lose, or draw. I like that set.
Well, it's a draw right now. That's 3.5 minutes. Maybe we'll find out who's going to win. Or maybe we won't.
You know where the shooters are.
Blase answers with 3.
Hey.
Big bucket, Vicky Blase.
Catch and shoot. You can't be mesmerized when the ball is reversed because you know it's coming your way. And when it comes that way, it's a shooter that's taking the shot.
10 to shoot, under 3 minutes. Carter, air ball. Brown missed the stick back. I think Jebbia took off her glasses. She couldn't believe that one didn't go.
Oh, this is a huge possession. Kyle back in the ball game. So you can't go to sleep if you try to double her.
Each team now 1 for 3 from 3 in the fourth. Clock winding down. Osho over Brown, gets it to go. Danielle Osho
was 1 of 7 before that shot from the field.
And she's got a career high, 4 points. Miami's lead is 5.
Osho and Kyle both in the basketball game.
Opelberg passed up the 3. Sorby does not. Too strong. Rebound out of bounds to Miami. Tippner back in. Adams to the bench. Tippner and Osho entering tonight have combined to score 22 points all season. Combined, they've got 24 points today. Of course, Tippner's done the majority of that. .23 points for Osho and Tippner, not 24, but the point
I'm going to say it one more time. You cannot go to sleep on the ball reversal.
This is Kimpson. Kyle tips it back out. Blazig takes it, makes it.
Let me tell you what, let me tell you something. If you don't know, that's what a shooter looks like. Quick release, good technique, follow through and form. That's nice. That's big time shot.
Blazig in double figures for the 3rd game in a row, 5th time this year. Wake down 7, needs points and they need them quick.
You have to play through the contact. You can't expect the officials to blow the whistle on every play because there's going to be some contact. You got to go to the ball and make the play and then be ready to score or finish it. Put a body on somebody, get it in. There you go.
Brown.
That's good.
Get the Wake Forest Demon Deacons back within 5.
Plenty of timeouts if you want to use one for Miami.
We go under a minute left. Very close to a 10 count, but the Canes just do get it across. Miami's in no hurry. Up 5 with 45 seconds left.
You got to get the rebound if they miss, or they can't foul now. It's just a push-off right there.
Blazig fakes it, takes it. Offensive rebound. Osho fouled on the stick back. Miami's freshmen are growing up before our eyes.
They'll look back on this basketball game late January, early February and say, wow, this could have been a game changer for us. And, you know, because they fought 16 offensive boards for Miami. And that's the risk reward. You don't foul, so you say, okay, they missed a shot. We got to get the rebound. They get the rebound, gives them a chance for that. There we go.
10 of those 16 offensive rebounds have been here in the second half.
Yes. Well, they just found a way to stay in this basketball game.
And look, when a player like Gal Raviv goes down, it creates opportunities for others.
Well, yeah, exactly. Somebody's got to step up. Next person up. You know, your big didn't play well. It's easier sometimes to take a big out of the ball game. They adjusted.
19 tonight.
That's why I always talk about and say a lot of times, you ain't got to, you have to be ready. You got to stay ready. You got to stay ready to go because you never know when it's going to be your time to play. So lock in and do it, and the players have stepped up and done so.
Multi-sport star, Noblesville High School in Indiana.
Yes, sir. So you already know. You already know.
33 seconds left. Wake needs points. Brown missed it. Rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Tippner.
Now, you've got to be in catch-and-shoot mode for your perimeter players. Talk to whoever you want to. I'm all right with it.
1-on-1 opportunity here.
Okay, inbound situation, got to be ready to catch. Right there. Keep that up. That's a nice play, and play through the contact. Plenty of time, believe it or not. You make this free throw. Miami should probably use their timeout. Get it in half court, and you just make this a free throw contest. Miami shoots 67%, the Deeks 64.
Miami's going to take a timeout here to advance the ball. It's a big three-point play, cuts it to 4.
Yeah, expect a foul. If I'm Wake Forest, I got to deny. And let me see who's on the court right now for the Canes. 67, yeah.
Tippner was 6 of 11, 55% coming in, but she barely missed tonight.
I wouldn't mess with her. I wouldn't mess with her if I could avoid it, just because she's playing well. She's in a groove. But it doesn't
gets it
matter.
to Kyle, back to Blazig. Wake gets a tie-up.
Yeah.
The arrow belongs to Miami.
That's a good bit of basketball right there, Evan.
23.2 left.
That's a good bit of basketball, understanding time and score and possession. Well done. Now, you gotta understand now, possession arrow goes the other way. But that's good basketball.
Tippner. Timeout Miami.
Coach Colton saw the same thing I saw. She saw it even better. She got it with you, like you don't want to touch her if you can avoid it because she's on the roll. But this is, if you're awake, got to get it in.
That ball is loose and stolen by the Deeks. They're down 4. They got 15 seconds. Jones cuts the deficit in half.
That's the shot.
13.4 to go. Timeout Miami.
That was a shot. That was the play. You force a turnover. There's a penny on the floor. And the shot rolling, and then you get the score. Watch this. Watch this. Good defensive player.
Just lost
alertly
by
pushes it. Yeah. And then watch this. Take it down. There's a spot right there. Right there's a shot. That shot's going to be available all season long. Great job right there. Pulls up, takes a little short 10 or 12 footer, and away you go.
6 points for Jones. Wake got the tie-up. They forced Miami to call a couple timeouts, and they got the steal. Can they do it again? Wake has 2 timeouts left, so I think you want to extend the game and foul quickly here, because even if Miami makes them both, you're still in the game. If they make 1 of 2, you're absolutely in the game.
You foul, and you don't waste any time on this tonight.
Blazig to inbound. Kennedy Moore with her long arms contesting that pass. Blazig, where's she gonna go? Finds Kyle. And that's a foul. Bird was all up in her business.
Wow. Head on a swivel. She's on a swivel boom. She gets the steal. What was it, 13-4? 13.4 was that timeout?
That's right.
Yeah. That's about as long as you can wait, man.
Carter and Brown back in. Rebounding purposes. Kyle for the season, 73% at the line. She has not attempted a free throw so far tonight. Her 6th year of college basketball.
She bends her knees. Man,
Gotta be a one-possession game.
She's been working hard to score. She's not got a rhythm. And that bulky knee brace, so you're stiff sometimes. So you got to bend and extend. That was a flat shot. Can she bend her knees and extend to make this free throw?
Big rebound up for grabs here, potentially. Kyle makes it a 3-point game. Timeout, Wake Forest. Stand here we go again with a Bird, Oliver, and Brown.
Carter, Mary Carter, screen down, pin down, pop. There it is.
Into Bird. Is Miami gonna foul? Miami knocked it out of bounds. It's Wake ball with 8.1 left.
I might would run that same set. I don't know if we've got enough room right now. Maybe run it opposite. Put Carter on the other side of the floor. There you go. See? Run on the other side. So she's coming to the basketball with groove. I like this.
Wake still has 1 timeout. So does Miami.
High box curl.
Brown gets it into Sorby. 7 seconds. Deeks need a 3. Sorby inside the arc. Throws it up. No good. Out of bounds as time expires. The officials looking at each other. It's not over yet.
Either way, it's going to go Miami's way, I think.
Wake trying to get the quick two, but it wasn't quick enough, and the officials are going to look and see how much time, if any, is left.
Because it wasn't, I got you, right. We got you, thank you.
The out-of-bounds call is under review to see if it occurred prior to the expiration of time.
Stan, holding your hand over your mic doesn't exactly mute it.
That's okay. That's all right. I got the information.
Could be Wake ball with .4 to go, maybe?
That's what I was saying.
Now, .4 is big, because .4 you can catch and shoot. And you need a 3.
You know, whose possession is it?
Well, I think,
See,
unless the ball was out of bounds on the bounce, I think Brown was able to deflect it off the Hurricane.
you get another look at that?
Because of the
Maybe.
time expiring, the officials didn't make a clear ruling
Right.
over whose ball it was.
Well, they can go back and look at the monitor, and yeah.
Looks like they are definitely putting some time.
The expiration of time, the clock has been adjusted to .7. Wake Forest ball.
Changes.
Megan Jebbia does have one more timeout if she wants to use it.
Nothing changes. How do you
Jordan.
get the ball in? How do you take the shot? That's the most important thing. You got to get the ball in, and whoever can catch it and shoot it in the same motion. Carter at the top of the key.
Wake needs a 3.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Miami just doesn't want to foul. Sorby to throw it in. Wake needs a 3. 0.7 seconds. Oliver blocked at the buzzer, and Miami wins.
Did they call a foul?